Could you imagine a life without music? No, really, you, David Hurd. Could you imagine a life without music? Well, there's probably some of you out there thinking, what is this kid talking about? Of course I can imagine a life without music. But there's also some of you out there thinking, no, there's definitely no way I can imagine a life without music. Well, today I'm here to tell you why you should evolve music into your everyday life and what music does to your brain. So first of all, how does music affect the brain? Did you know music is actually the hardest thing for your brain to process? And the way your brain processes music is through the auditory complex. There are two sections to the auditory complex. First is to process speech and text, and second is to process the pitch. So, how is music organized? Not this type of organized. I mean this type of organized. This picture right here is a picture of a C major scale. Those little circles or dots are called notes or tones, which are used to create every type of music. And those lines going across your screen, that's called a staff. And a staff is how all the notes or tones are organized to tell you which one is which. And that curly cue, I guess you could call it, on the left side of your screen is called a treble clef. This is the alternative to a bass clef to tell you if something is high or something is lower in pitch. This is also another way music is organized. At the very top, it says verse, there's a pre-chorus, and a chorus. These are only some of the ways that a song can be organized. There's also an intro, and a conclusion, and there may be other sections depending on which song you're listening to. But the chorus is usually what the singer or musician refers to when talking about the topic in the first place, and the verse is what's used to tell the story. One very interesting fact about music is that the evolution of human beings can be shown through music. Back when we were a non-intelligent species, our brains were not strong enough to be able to process things such as music. I think it's very cool that nowadays our brains have become strong enough to process things such as difficult as processing music. Well, there may be some hurdles to involving music into your life. The first one is maybe you didn't grow up listening to music or your family members didn't allow you to listen to music. Well, this closely relates to the movie Coco. In this movie, a little boy named Miguel from Mexico grew up without listening to music because his family did not allow him to. I'm not going to go into the complete backstory, but at the end of the movie, he was able to become a successful musician like he always dreamed to be. And also, you'd like to buy an instrument, but you don't have the money, or your parents aren't willing to give you enough money. Well, you could do a fundraiser, or something even as simple as a car wash. So, how could you involve music into your everyday life, you may ask? Well, there are two hormones that are released in your brain when you listen to music, called serotonin and dopamine. These are released when you're listening to a happy song, maybe like Happy by Pharrell Williams, which makes you feel happy and excited, or maybe a sad song like Jocelyn Flores by XXXTentacion to make you sad or relaxed. My mentor, Miss Finley, believes music should be a part of everyone's life because it serves a purpose for everyone. Music definitely serves a purpose for me because 2 years in a row, not to brag or anything, but I made TPSMEA honor choir, and I think that's pretty interesting. And also, my sister, who is 19, attends Texas Christian University, or TCU, just based on a singing scholarship. Music also strongly affected my life on June 18, 2018. My favorite artist, José Onfroy, or XXXTentacion, passed away at the age of 20 years old. I became very sad and depressed after this happened because I really strongly connected to his music. This may sound like a negative effect of music, but really what it's showing is how one person can be strongly affected by music. Growing up, my parents had me listen to classical music such as Mozart. Studies actually showed that Mozart's music improve your mathematics skills and your literature skills while you're sleeping. Music also takes creativity when you're listening to it and when you create it. When you're listening to music, it takes creativity because not every single person listens to the exact same music. It depends on your traits and your characteristics. Music also takes creativity when you're creating it, because do you think the first song ever created was the exact same as the second song? I don't think so. Music can also affect your brainwaves. When something affects your brainwaves, it actually affects the way that you think. So, I would like you to try to imagine your life without music. Thank you.